You cannot help but smile when the professor is on the show this morning. And happy Easter, everyone. And I do think the weather is going to cooperate for the most part. Maybe it could be a little prettier, but it'll be fairly cool, and we're going to stay mostly dry. There has been a little mist in the air, but nothing that's actually being depicted on radar. Only 60 degrees outside at the moment. Now, dew point's dry in the 50s, but with the temperature and dew point close together, humidity is up there. But again, relative to the temperature, it is more of a damp feel to the air. Temperatures at the moment, we had dropped into the lower mid-50s, starting to see those temperatures climb a little bit as the sun is coming up. Low 60s, though, south of the lake. And dew points, as I said, while this is a fairly dry air mist, with the temperatures also pretty cool, it does have a little bit more of a damp feel because winds are out of the north right now, so that's not exactly a humid wind, although that's going to start changing. We do have this low cloudiness around, and that's going to be pretty dense for most of the morning, with some of the models indicating a few breaks for maybe a peak of some sunshine during the day. Again, dry on radar. What we do have has been more of a fine mist that is actually too light to even be depicted on radar. 69 degrees our afternoon high with a little bit of sun. I think we'll stay under, though, mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. So at the moment and looking forward, we'll stay under relatively cloudy skies with a developing system as we head into next week. Again, models this one a little bit more aggressive with some sunshine later on this afternoon and early evening. This would be great. I don't think we're going to be seeing quite that much sunshine, but certainly something to be optimistic for. Then as we head into next week, we're going to be watching a developing Gulf low. We've been talking about this quite a bit, only with regards to our rain chances increasing. This will be a non-tropical low. The question, though, remains, where exactly does this low form? Where does it go? And where is the heaviest of the rainfall? Now, this is the GFS kind of moving into southwestern Louisiana. It would bring us a fairly wet day on Wednesday. The Euro, pretty similar, a little different in the timing, kind of developing in the western Gulf Tuesday into Wednesday, moving into southwestern Louisiana and bringing with it quite a bit of rainfall. Tuesday, Wednesday in particular looks to be fairly wet, as well as on into Thursday, with most of our rainfall staying offshore. The big question, though, remains who sees some of the highest amounts. Based on this, if it moves into southwestern Louisiana, we could see the bulk of the heavier rainfall. So probably beginning Tuesday, we'll be on the lookout for some isolated street flooding, which will likely continue into the week. Also, with that system, winds will start increasing and looking at a fairly windy day Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly starting to taper off into Thursday. So today, very pleasant, wet and windy through most of next week, warming up, though, as we head toward the end of the week and weekend.
At least we got today. Chris, thanks.